Yo guys, what's up and welcome back to another video on my channel. I am CrazyCrawfish and today we're not playing a game, we are doing the 16 personalities test. So this is apparently the most reliable personality test on the internet. It says it shouldn't take too long, so this can be a nice length video. And basically, I love this little star you got going on here. It's so incredible to finally be understood. Take our personality test and get a freakishly accurate description of who you are and why you do things the way you do. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to find out what kind of personality I am. Now, I got this idea from Jacksepticeye, the love of my life. I bloody love that man. Greatest YouTuber there is, absolutely hilarious, because he did this video yesterday. When I say yesterday, it was probably about a week ago when you actually see this video. And now he did it originally about 3 years ago, and then he took it again now just to see what the difference is. So it'd be really cool if I could do this now and in a few years come back and do it again. Hopefully I'll still be doing YouTube at that point. But anyway, let's just get straight in and do it. Fast and easy, takes less than 12 minutes. Be yourself, answer honestly even if you don't like the answer. Complete it all, try not to leave anything neutral. Easy, can do. You enjoy vibrant social events with lots of people. So, yes, I love a good party. I love going to events and stuff like that. So yeah, absolutely. You often spend time exploring unrealistic yet intriguing ideas. What does it mean by exploring? Because I often think about things that are completely unrealistic and will never happen. Like I often go, oh, that would be so cool to just try and do that. I don't spend time exploring them. I don't then try and do it. So I'm going to go here because I like thinking about it, but I'll never do it. Your travel plans are more likely to look like a rough list of ideas than a detailed itinerary. Nope, they will be a detailed itinerary. I cannot stand not knowing what I'm doing. Like, forget just travel plans. If I'm meeting up my mates, like if I'm saying, oh yeah, let's meet in town tomorrow, that will be enough for them. I'll be like, no, where are we meeting? What time we're meeting? What we're going to do? How much money do I need? I need a detailed itinerary of what I'm doing. So, yeah. You often think about what you should have said in a conversation long after it's taken place. No, not really. I mean, sometimes if I'm having like a debate with someone or an argument, I don't like to call it arguments because then it sounds bad. So a debate with someone, often I do go, oh damn it, I should have made that point, but honestly I don't really care. If your friend is sad about something, your first instinct is support them emotionally rather than try to solve their problem. Oh, that's a tough one. See, my go-to response is kind of like you say like, oh no, what's wrong? And you're like, oh, I'm very sorry about that. But then I do kind of go into problem-solving mode. I'm like, right, how can we then fix this? So I'd go here because I do support them a bit emotionally, but probably my brain does go solve the problem. People can rarely upset you. Yeah, I agree with that. I rarely get upset by people. Like, it's got to take a lot to actually upset me because quite frankly, it sounds bad, but sometimes I just do not care. Like, there are certain people who if they said something, I'd be like, yeah, I take that to heart and stuff like that, and that does mean things. But from certain people, from the majority of people, I just don't care. You often rely on other people to be the ones to start a conversation and keep it going. I don't rely on other people, it just kind of tends to be that way. People tend to ask me things, and then we start a conversation. So I'm not generally the one to start it, but I can keep a conversation going very well, so there. If you have to temporarily put your plans on hold, you make sure it is your top priority to get back on track as soon as possible. It's not my top priority, but I'd like to get back on track with my plan, so let's get there. You rarely worry if you made a good impression on someone you met. Oh, do I worry about it? I mean, everyone likes to make a good impression, but do I then go, oh god, did they like me? Did they like me? There, let's say. It would be a challenge for you to spend a whole weekend all by yourself without feeling bored. Absolutely not. I would love that. All I do is play piano, go on my computer here, watch YouTube, play with my cats, do some Lego, read a bit. I would love that, quite frankly. Lockdown has been really good. It's given me time to do all this YouTube stuff, to read, catch up on some things I needed to do. Yeah, I could easily get through the weekend without being bored. You're more of a detail-oriented than a big picture person. Yeah. Now, my reasoning for this is because I remember during our drama projects, like when I was at A-levels, we were doing performances and they had to be like 20 minutes long, so you needed a full story. And I remember when we were like working out the first bits, it was just meant to be a rough idea because everyone was trying to focus on the big picture, trying to get the whole story there. And I was like, hang on, wait, what about this little detail here? So I'm more detail orientated. Orientated? Is that a word? Maybe. You are very affectionate with people you care about. Yeah, I'm quite affectionate with people. You have a careful and methodical approach to life. I know what I want to do in life, but I try and take the steps to do that, but I don't know if, because that never really works out. Generally in life, things like that don't work out, so I don't know if you could really... let's go here. You're still bothered by mistakes you made a long time ago. Okay, this is quite an interesting one. So, generally speaking, no. Like, everyone has little tiny regrets, but they're nothing that bother me. I have one regret, a mistake in life that I made, and it was... It was in year 11? Yeah, year 11, so we're talking like 4 or 5 years ago. 4 years ago? 3 years ago? 3 or 4 years ago, something like that. And it was during the school show, and I got given the lead role, and basically I became an... Like, I was awful, like, people hated me. Like, it wasn't good. But I think... And it still bothers me a bit, but not so much, because... I've learnt from that in similar situations. It was the stress that got to me. It was the stress and also my ego. It was, and I'm able to admit that now. But I wouldn't have been back then. So even maturing in the last 3 years, it's incredible. So I'm going to say, generally speaking, no, I'm not. At parties and similar events, you can mostly be found farther away from the action. Absolutely not. I like to be the centre of attention. If something's going on, I'm there. You often find it difficult to relate to people who let their emotions guide them. I have a couple friends who let their emotions guide them more, and I get where they're coming from, so no, not really. When looking for a movie to watch, you can spend ages browsing the catalogue. Absolutely. Sometimes, genuinely, watching a movie, me and my family, is the worst thing that no one has ever witnessed. Generally, I think there was a time where we once sat there for an hour and a quarter trying to pick a damn movie. It's just... It is awful. You can stay calm under a lot of pressure. Depends on the pressure, really. I can stay calm if it's something that I need to get done. Then yeah, I'll do it. I'll get it done, and I'll be focused on it, and the pressure won't really get to me. I'm trying to think of a time when pressure really got to me. I don't really think it has. Not very much. So I can say, yeah, I can stay calm. When in a group of people you do not know, you have no problem jumping right into their conversation. Oh. Yeah, I have no problem, but I'm going to go there because I don't like to just go straight in and be like, hi, me, pay attention to me. I'll kind of stand there for a bit, gauge what's going on, and then just ease my way in. So, yeah, when you sleep, your dreams tend to be bizarre and fantastical. Right. Story time with my dreams. So, this is a dream I had last night. Last night, my dream was the plot of Planet of the Apes. That was my dream last night. I was in it, and then there was a whole battle and everything. It was absolutely freaking awesome, by which I mean it was terrifying, and I was like having a heart attack. But then I added my own elements to the story. Like, I was a woman, actually, in this dream. I'm not making this up, I promise you. I promise I'm not. And I was going through it, and I knew what was going to happen because I'd seen the movie, so I knew where it was going. And it was kind of just like, they're going to attack and they're going to beat all the humans and everything, and oh my god. So it was just kind of, it was so strange. And then I ran away, and then I hid, and then I survived for years in this world that was just ravaged by apes. And I hid, and it was freaking awesome. But yes, I have the strangest dreams, was my point. In your opinion, it is sometimes okay to step on others to get ahead in life? Absolutely not. Like, no. You should never purposefully shoot someone else down to get ahead. But like, as an actor working in the industry, it's tough. But you should absolutely never start like slagging someone off to a casting director or something like that so you can get a role. Like, that's unacceptable. If you're better than them, the casting director will see that. They will see that you are better than them, or you are more suited to the role, or whatever. So it's not okay to step on people to get ahead in life. You are dedicated and focused on your goals, only rarely getting sidetracked. Yeah, I'm pretty dedicated and focused. I've wanted to be an actor for, oh gosh, since I was probably about 10, 11, something like that, and I've been pretty focused on that. I've achieved my goals. I wanted to go to drama school, so now I've got in. So yeah, I'm pretty good at it. I do remember once I got sidetracked though. It was like a month period where I was like, no, I don't want to be an actor, I want to be a doctor, because I watched lots of TV dramas about doctors and stuff like that. So I was just like, no, I'm going to be a doctor, I know I will. And it was just like, no, you just like TV shows about doctors, therefore you like TV shows, you're an actor. If you make a mistake, you tend to start doubting yourself, your abilities, or your knowledge. Yeah, I do. Like, if someone calls me out on something that I've said, then I just kind of go, oh, alright, and then I just sit down and I kind of shut up for a bit. So, yeah, I do. When at a social event, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you already know. Yeah. For the most part, I'll just talk to my mates. Yeah. That's just as simple as it. Yes. You usually lose interest in a discussion when it gets philosophical. Never! Philosophical debates are the best kind of debates. You would never let yourself cry in front of others. Depends who the others are. I mean, that's bad. You're meant to be like, it's 2020. You're meant to be, everyone can cry at any time, men can cry, etc. And obviously you can. I do cry. I cried lots. I cried recently over something. Can't remember what it was, but I did. But it depends who the people are. If I'm comfortable around them, if it's my mates or my family or my work colleagues or something like that, then yeah, sure. But if it's a complete stranger, probably not. So let's go there. You feel more drawn to places with a bustling and busy atmosphere than to more quiet ones. Love a bustling, busy atmosphere. Yeah, I completely agree with that. Like, as much as I could just walk through a forest on my own and that's lovely and everything, put me in bang in the middle of London or New York and I'm in the zone. You like discussing different views and theories on what the world could look like in the future. Do I? Not particularly. I mean, yeah, it'd be pretty cool, but I don't really do it, so. When it comes to making life-changing choices, you mostly listen to your heart rather than your head. Okay, what life-changing choices have I had to deal with? So recently, it's obviously going to drama school. That was 100% heart. That was just... And then afterward, my head kicked in. Because it was like, I just went, yes, this is what I've wanted for so many years. Yes, let's go. And then afterwards, my brain went, are you aware that means you've got to move out, you've got to deal with your own finances, you've got to live by yourself, you've got to do a 3-year uni course, you might not be intelligent enough for it, you might not be good enough, there are going to be people better than you. And then the brain kicked in afterwards. So, yes. You cannot imagine yourself dedicating your life to the study of something you cannot see, touch, or experience. What a strange question. What? I need to read that again. You cannot imagine yourself dedicating your life to the study of something that you cannot see, touch, or experience. So does that mean, like, religion? I don't understand the question, but I don't like to dedicate my life to study, so you cannot imagine. So, yeah, I agree with that. Right, we are 50% of the way through. Good God, it said this would take 12 minutes, and I've been going for 15 already. Right, so I'm going to leave this episode here. I know obviously you want to find out what happens, but what I am going to do is I'm going to actually record the next episode of this right now, and it will go up tomorrow. I just wanted to split this into 2 episodes so they're not so it's not like a half an hour long episode or something like that. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, remember to smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and smash all the buttons you need to comment. Tell me what game you want me to play next time, and remember, stay crazy.